I am reminded of a certain client that really right now is rocking it. And this client basically said to me, Randy, when you told me that anxiety is going to try to make me anxious, is going to try to make me fail, is going to try to limit me, to try to make me small, and I have a choice. Am I going to listen to anxiety, or am I going to tap into myself? Am I going to tap into myself and I'm going to be like, anxiety, I'm not going to listen to you. I'm not going to listen to you. I know that I'm stronger and I want more in life, and I'm going to choose myself over you, anxiety. I'm going to choose myself over you, and I'm not going to do what you ask, anxiety. This client says it made all the difference.
This struggle got purpose and we grow. So whatever road we have to take next, all I need to know is that we'll roll with the punches.
Y'all, good morning. Back for another day of daily, back for another day of just talking about mental health, y'all. I love just having a daily conversation, just putting mental health out in the world, and you just consuming it, and you just doing whatever you do with it. Maybe it's something that you just watch this daily and you're like, hey, I getting something out of it today. Hey, I get something out of it. Like, maybe this is just a daily thing for you, just to kind of keep mental health in the tippy top part of your brain. Maybe it's you're watching for someone out there that you love and support, and maybe they need just put mental health more on the tippy top of their brain. Anyway, I don't know why you watch daily, but thank you for watching. Thank you for watching daily. I really enjoy. This is a big part of my day. I love just hitting record, and just having this right here, having this all day long as we just go about our day doing community mental health, just talking about mental health, y'all. I love that. And then I love the creativity, the creative experience of just waking up at 4 a.m. every morning and just editing and putting it all together for you, and hopefully producing something daily that you find enjoyable, but also you get something out of. So thank you. Today we're gonna talk about betting on the jockey, not the horse. Betting on the jockey, not the horse. We've got a full rocket ship of clients today, so we're gonna be on this all day long, just talking with you, and hope you're having a good day. And let's just get to it, y'all. Let's just get to it today. All right. Y'all, let's talk about this betting on the jockey, not the horse. Randy, where you going with this? Where are you going with it? All right, let me explain. Okay, we're talking horse racing here. You got the horse, Billy Joe Sue, and then you got the jockey, right? The jockey is the one that's on top going, hi-ya, hi-ya, hi-ya. I don't know if they do that or not. I'm not totally big into horse racing, even though I've been to Churchill Downs once and done some horse racing, or betting on some horses and drinking those mint juleps and, you know, doing all that stuff. Anyway, the horse, you know, just goes, but the horse, but the jockey drives the horse, right? Drives the horse. And betting on the jockey, not the horse, can be taken out of context into situations in your life where you are trying to figure out who's a good person to follow, who's a good person to be your boss or to be a leader of yours, right? I was thinking about this yesterday. I'm fascinated by entrepreneurs that go from nothing to something. Duh. I mean, can you see the model here? Can you see the model? Anyway, and I mean, Jeff Bezos. I mean, Jeff Bezos, he started in his garage. I always have that visual of Jeff. Amazon.com. It was written kind of on a wall with spray paint. I mean, Mark Zuckerberg, right, comes to mind. I mean, there's lots of people. Travis Kalanick, who started Uber. You know, there's just Elon Musk. All these people that there's something, they got the it factor, and there's just something about them that separates them from others. And y'all, I don't think that this is something that can be learned. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a big believer in just putting in hard work, and you're gonna get out of it. You're gonna get out of it what you put into it. However, I think there just are some people that have something inside of them that they can tap into that just takes them to a different level. And unfortunately, this is just something that they were born with, that they as a person just were able to tap into at some point, right? Like for some people, you know, their will take them so far, and then it kicks in, that extra level, okay, kicking in, right? I'll be honest with you, when you're looking at a leader, when you're looking at someone that you want to take you into a place, you need to find that person that's got that it. And I'm thinking about therapy for now, because I think as a therapist, you know, there are lots of times in therapy where therapists will just kind of like, okay, I'm gonna just kick back and I'm gonna let the client lead this, and where are we gonna go with this? And I think that's good. That's good if that works for you. But I think there's other therapists out there that maybe some of you just need to be like, okay, I know that you can't figure this out for me, but just take me, just lead me, be that jockey, I'm betting on you as a therapist. And I can see that you got that it factor. I think in therapy, there are therapists like there are in, you know, in the financial world, in the business world, in the engineering world, in the different worlds. I think in therapy, there are also those therapists that are just different. They're different, okay? And I guess what I'm saying here, I guess what I'm saying here is, my hope is that you can find that therapist that fits you. That's that therapist that you can bet on. For some of you, you need a more chill, you know, just laid back, just therapist. Some of you need a therapist that does CBT. Sometimes you might need a therapist that does DBT. Connection though with that therapist though, y'all. Connection with that therapist is really, really important. Your connection, right? My hope, not only if we can take this out of the therapy world in the therapy conversation for a minute, maybe I'm speaking to you. Are you a person that can just be like, okay, I'm going to take things to a different level. I'm not going to be a follower. I'm going to be a leader. And leaders have to do certain things that other people will not do. And is that you? Are you wanting to be that leader? Because if you're wanting to be that leader, you can't look around and go, well, no one else is not doing it, so I'm not going to do it. No, you have to do it anyway. You have to do it anyway, even if there are people out there that are not doing it. You've got to do it. That's what leaders do. All right? All right, y'all. There's that it factor out there. There's that it factor, and I'm fascinated by it. I'm fascinated how some people can just take life to the next level, just can level up and level up and level up. I mean, that's not to say that they don't have adversity in their life. Totally, there's lots of adversity, there's lots of failure. These people, I mean, if you're gonna play big, these people play big and they fail big, okay? But there's that, I'm not gonna let failure stop me. I'm not gonna let failure stop me. I'm that jockey that will get back up on that horse and say, okay, I'm gonna keep riding, all right? Are you that person? I really challenge you. I really challenge you to be that person, all right? There needs to be leaders, there needs to be followers. Not everyone is a Mark Zuckerberg, not everyone is that leader, but if you want to be that person, go out and get that. Go get it, all right, y'all? Y'all, I want to bring your attention to something. Hey, parents of kids that are bad kids. I'm talking to you parents who think your kids are bad. This Saturday, we're going to teach you the behavioral modification plan that we teach all of our clients, that we give all of our clients. This is not something that you can pick up at Target. This is not something that any other therapy shop can give you. This is not your marble jars or your sticker charts that don't work. We have created a behavioral modification plan based on various clinical situations and theoretical perspectives that we think is best, that we use with all of our clients. And we're going to give it to you. After you leave the class, you're going to have a behavioral modification plan that you can take home and start using with your kids that day. On Saturday, you can have a new plan. You can have a new plan to help your kids make choices and decisions that they will start doing what you're asking them to do within 1 minute. Within 1 minute, your kid will start to do what you ask, and also calm down within 1 minute. All right? All right, y'all. Join us this Saturday for the Midwest Anxiety Behavioral Modification Plan. See you then. Okay, it's time for what's been coming up in client sessions. All right, y'all, what's been coming up in client sessions? I'm gonna stick with this idea today of bet on the jockey, not the horse, because I am reminded of a certain client that really right now is rocking it. Right now is rocking it. And this client basically said to me, Randy, when you told me that anxiety is going to try to make me anxious, is going to try to make me fail, is going to try to limit me, to try to make me small, and I have a choice. I have a choice. Am I going to listen to anxiety, or am I going to tap into myself? Am I going to tap into myself and I'm going to be like, anxiety, I'm not going to listen to you. I'm not going to listen to you. I know that I'm stronger and I want more in life, and I'm going to choose myself over you, anxiety. I'm going to choose myself over you, and I'm not going to do what you ask, anxiety. This client says it made all the difference. Like everything, the clouds, the sky, life just opened up. Because I realized in that moment that I don't have to listen to anxiety, that I actually am stronger and I can do more than anxiety says I can do. And I decided that I'm going to just stop listening to anxiety. That was it, Randy. That was the one thing that you told me that just blew it all open, is I just learned that I can make a choice. I can make a choice if I'm going to listen to anxiety or not. Now, I'm not saying, the client says, I'm not saying it's always easy, but at least I understand. At least I understand now that even if it's not easy, I can still do it. I can still make that hard choice. And the more I do it, the more and more I do it over and over again, it gets easier. All right. I'm inspired by that client, and I go back and I think about that from time to time, what this client said, and I use that for myself. All right. I use that for myself. You have a choice. Are you going to listen to anxiety? Are you going to listen to depression? Are you going to listen to stress? Are you going to listen to all your haters out there, all your doubters? Or are you going to listen to yourself? Are you going to bet on you? Are you going to bet on you, the jockey? I would. I'd bet on you. I hope you'll bet on yourself too.
On track, now we gon' way up.